Common misconceptions. There's a lot of them out there. Some people say that Vikings had horns on their helmets. Bulls don't like the colour red. But also with e-bikes, people say they're for cheating, old, lazy people. I mean, that stigma is pretty much gone. But still, we find sometimes with step-throughs, they're for women, they're for old people. Is that really true? Really? So I've invited my granddad to Fully Charged to put this theory and the Riese and Müller Homage to the test.
Hyped up, this is how we're feeling. Girl in the party, look so appealing. Fierce up to the situation looming. One of them the honest gonna be my darling. Hyped up, this is how we're feeling. Girl in the party, look so appealing. Fierce up to the situation looming. One of them the honest gonna be my darling. When you can't see the angles no more, pack your bags 'cause you're going through the front door. Are your wife when you do that hard work? I said don't push it, give you when you want more.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Okay, so who's this bike actually for? You know, it's for everyone, really. That's the cool thing about it. Anyone can ride it, but it's someone that really appreciates the things that this bike has got. Ease and joy with maximum comfort, really, really appreciating that technology, that also might want to go on a hardcore adventure anytime they want. They could literally just jump on it and commute to Berlin tomorrow. It's just wicked. The Riese Müller Homage has been out for quite some time now, and this is the brand new latest model. The big unique parts of this bike is the fact it's step through and full suspension, as Riese Müller call control. You can basically configure this bike to many different specifications, and this particular bike is set up GX double battery, which is only available in deep blue sea metallic. Now, GX is the tyres. GX is very simple. It means they're mixed purpose tyres. They've got a nice bite on the outside and they've got a good tread with a consistent bead on the inside, so you don't get that mountain bite on the road. With the GX tyres, they're not the Rocky Razors anymore. Actually, they're the Johnny Watts. Now, they're pretty impressive tyres, but who is Johnny Watts? Does anyone actually know? Because we just Googled it, and apparently he's an English footballer, which doesn't seem to add up to the German absolute latest in technology and Schwalbe. I don't really get that. So please hit up the comments and let us know if anyone knows. This has got the dual battery. Now, you can only have the dual battery with the blue configuration. If you want the single battery, that would be in the white configuration. So what's great about the integrated battery is the fact it is actually integrated. It's double integrated at each side. Obviously, one battery, two battery, one's got a range of 50 odd miles and one's got a range of 100 odd miles. So to get that accurate information, you need to go to the Bosch range calculator. There is a link on our website, or you can just Google it, and basically you can put in your weight, how hilly it is, what battery you've got, what road surface you ride on, and it will literally tell you what turbo, eco, sport, all of them do down to the T. It's really accurate. We swear by it. It's really good. Check it out. What you've got, which makes this bike special, is you've got Bosch Performance CX Gen 4 motor. 85 Newton meters of torque, best on the market. Then you've got air suspension, front and rear. You've got belt drive, and you've got the roll-off E14. Now, you can have the belt drive with the Vario as well, which is for a bit more chilled out riding, or you can have the GT Touring, which is the 11-speed traditional gearing system. So there's 3 gearing options, but this is really the creme de la creme, the highest spec you can get. And it's certainly not one of the less expensive e-bikes that we offer here. You can find all the pricing on our website, but it is really a serious machine. And I love this rear rack, because the rear rack actually has full suspension too. So effectively, if you want to put your kid on the back, it's super smooth. Or if you want to carry like a heavy load and ride, quite aggressively, that stuff isn't going to kind of ridge around. It's all going to be really fluid and sit with you. And that's part of the whole control and comfort you get from this bike, which is really what it makes it special. There is also an option for ABS. Now you get a kind of little box that goes here, and it's for someone that's a bit more safety conscious. I don't really think it's that suitable for London. It's more suited to like kind of gravelly paths, that kind of style of riding. And it's a great option. But talking about safety, one of the big things for me actually about the control technology is that is a huge safety feature. If you're riding along and say someone swerves out in front of you and you have to swerve, that control technology will get that back wheel stuck to the rear floor and really give you maximum grip. So, you know, if you are caught out, or whether it's a pothole and you're going very fast and you have to swerve around, you don't actually have to swerve around it. You can go through all of these deep kind of rough terrains, typical things that you would find in a city like London with dodgy drain pipes and potholes, and for me that's a hugely important part of the control technology. So in terms of the other accessories, you've got daytime running light from Supernova, the M99 mini light, and that's got full beam assist as well. You've got the Abbas Bordeaux lock, which comes as standard, key to light for the batteries, and you've got the seat dropper post, which I love. Now this is not just for mountain biking, it's for traffic lights. It's really handy because you can extend it and then get your really nice full extension, and then basically when you pop to the lights you can just pop it down so you don't have to kind of come off the bike if you don't want to. I use it, I find it really helpful. Then you've got the rear brake light, obviously another safety feature. So this bike really is a bike you can ride for every occasion that is actually really designed around safety as well, and around practicality, comfort, joy, ease, performance. That's why it's special. So some people refer to the Homage as the step-through delights, or in this case, the step-through super delight. Now, it is that kind of thing, but it's also even more improved because it has the dual integration down here, and then it also has the new forged motor bracket, which is actually a better, more modern integration, which gives you actually more rigidity and stability. And the head tube is actually gravity casted. Now, some of the other manufacturers were doing gravity casting recently on their motor brackets. Riese and Müller have been doing that for a long time, and they've actually done it on their head tubes now as well. And you can see from the bike, there is literally no visible welding at all. It is beautifully designed and finished. I mean, it really is impressive. And finally, we just spoke to Riese and Müller about it, and we asked them for a quote just to kind of sum it up. Making this demanded target group happy is no easy task. That is why we are all the more proud that we have managed to improve a good product even further. So, pretty cool. They're very proud and inspirational what they do, so I'd like to, I'm pleased that I could share that with you. So in closing, is this bike for Grandads? I mean, it's got to be a pretty cool Grandad, but it can be for whoever. Who cares? See you later.
No, I've never ridden a belt-driven bike before, so it seemed a lot smoother than with the train, and a lot less noise as well. And obviously you don't have to oil it up, so less maintenance. It's good all round. Well, I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, but it popped up nicely actually. I was surprised. It's a good surprise.